I just want to get that,
that
clear.
But no, that's what I thought.
From the top of the
Dude, I
skyscraper
love
that is
this.
the Markham
Thanks.
Hall on
It's
the
so
Rogers
cool.
State University campus in Claremore. It's Free Country's most exciting radio show, Free Association. And now, here is the Fort Smith Fireball, your champion of chicken, and your deluxe dueling DJ, Mark Lane.
Here's trouble! Yes, this is Mark Lane, and this is Free Association. And why do I consider myself trouble? Well, because if you consider boredom and monotony to be good, then I am trouble. And I'm going to bring chaos to order by giving you news, jokes, headlines, and all sorts of stuff right here on Free Association. Now, about 3 minutes prior to my broadcast, you heard a request. Local natives with camera talk. Well, just because it's Free Association, don't assume that you can't still make requests. And you can make one at 918-343-7913. Come on. You want to give into that guilty pleasure. 918-343-7913. Here's Eastern Conference champions with Common Sense on Free Association. I mean, I'd like to think I'm not a persona, you know. The street's on fire with the basement right here on 91.3 FM. I'm Mark Lane, and I work Master Control in the basement at RSU Public Television, but now I'm here on RSU Radio. Da-dum-da-dum. So, yeah. Anyway, 343-7913 is the request line. Before that, we had We Are Scientists with I Don't Bite, and before that, Edward Sharp with Janglin'. Well, let's see what's going on in the world on CNN.com. Did you hear about this Discovery Channel hostage situation or something? Some guy, can I give the name? No, I don't think I will, but some guy was protesting about the Discovery Channel. They have a picture of him on CNN.com. If you go there right now, you can see it. Discovery Channel, save the planet. Oh, the Discovery Channel was, I don't know, to this guy, they had bad programming and it was destroying the planet. Now, I mean, 10 years ago on the Discovery Channel, there used to be some good programming on there. Like, I really enjoyed Wild Discovery, I think it was, that aired weeknights, you know, and they'd go to the Serengeti and they'd show a gazelle getting eaten by a lion. Now, that was some good programming as opposed to what they have now, but that certainly is nothing that this guy should do that. What else is going on in the world? Jubilant miners hoist flag on tape. Okay, let's see. Car sales crash. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. Doctor died in boyfriend's chimney. I don't know. There's so many stories out there. But you can go on and see them for yourself. You'll be messing with that. You turn that on. Kind of like this two-door cinema club with something good can work right here on Free Association, and we can make anything work if you have a request at 343-7913. This is Mark Lane, and this is Free Association here on the Claremore campus of Rogers State University, where we have a 24-hour computer lab. And I see these signs when I go into the 24-hour computer lab that say, no food or drink at all. No, you can't have them. No, I don't care what day of the week it is. I don't care if you need it for medical reasons. We're not going to let you have food or drink in there, so okay. But yet I notice students will take food and drink in there. So this leads me to ask the question, what repercussions are there for bringing a food and drink in there? I don't know, but I guarantee you if I were to do it, if I were to do that, why then they would bring out the tax squad and the SWAT team would come in and then they'd throw me in jail for bringing food and drink into the 24-hour computer lab. Well, we won't penalize you if you have something other than the Gaslight Anthem with Stay Lucky, which will be coming up later. But for now, here's Chris Murray with Home. And again, I said the request line is open at 343-7913. You know. All right, this goes out to the skinny arm, mop-haired, ring-rattling galoots who... You know the type I'm talking about, who they probably hate Fox News, you know, and they, you know, because Fox News is the new Nixon of our age, but they don't recycle. Now, this is a big thing for me because, to me, that's your main objective. That's something you probably talk about is global warming, and we need to take care of the earth. And hey, man, I'm all about taking care of the earth too. So to me, it's a little sanctimonious whenever you have a plastic bottle or an aluminum can here on campus and you don't throw it away, and you throw it away as opposed to taking it to one of the recycling bins. All right, look, the thing is, I am going to give you the Ronnie Lott shoulder in your chest cavity in this game called reality. They call me the handler. I'm not going to let some of you folks get away with that. Now, there are some folks who, to me, you can't waste your time on when it comes to recycling, and you know who they are too. And to me, if you believe in protecting the earth, you believe in some of those other issues, then you got to lead by example, and you can't throw away aluminum cans or plastic bottles. That's what I say. Where did my outro go? Now I have to... there is no outro. Somehow it got deleted. That's okay. This gives me a good opportunity to tell you about another way that you can recycle, especially if you're living in Claremore, if you're a resident of Claremore. On Saturday, September 18th at the Claremore Community Center, and that's 2301 North Sioux Street here in Claremore, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., they will be helping folks recycle all those kind of things that you can't throw away in the green bins that they give you if you're a resident. You know, cell phones, phone systems, gasoline, tires, copiers, drain openers. You'll have a chance to recycle this stuff Saturday, September 18th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. here at the Claremore Community Center, 2301 North Sioux Street. And so that's what's going on with regards to that. Coming up after the break, Sunny and the Sunset with Too Young to Burn right here on Free Association. The Dodos with Fools on 91.3 FM Real College Radio. I'm Mark Lane, and if you have a request, 343-7913 is the request line. This is Free Association, and it's 8 minutes past 5? Well, we can't have that. Let's get to a joke. All right, so Tom Brady, I mean, this is going to happen anyway. He's going to float off this mortal coil anyway. Let's hope it's 50 years from now and not any time sooner than that. Anyway, when that day comes, this is what happened, all right? I'm telling you point blank right now. So Tom Brady goes up to heaven, all right, and he's talking around with God, and he says, you know, hey, how you doing? Thanks for inviting me up here. And so God shows him around. No, I think it's St. Peter that shows him around. So St. Peter shows him heaven, you know, and takes him to Tom Brady's new mansion, and it's about this 3-story mansion decorated and everything. We'll call them the Patriots and not the Cheatriots for this joke, but it's decorated in everything Patriots. It got a Patriots flag. It's got a nice luxury SUV in the driveway with Patriots bumper stickers and decals all over it. A Patriots floor mat. Actually, I think it would be a Dolphins floor mat that they would want to wipe their feet on. Then it's got a Patriot. There's this stained glass window with Tom Brady in it and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, as St. Pete shows him, you know, gives him the keys, takes him in the house, he says, you know, Tom Brady looks around at a house across the street, and he said that's 5 stories tall, and it's decorated in Dallas Cowboys gear. It's got 2 Dallas Cowboys flag, and not only does it have a stained glass portrait of Tony Romo in it, but it's got like a stained glass portrait of Roger Staubach in it as well. And so, you know, Tom gets mad at this, and he says, hey, St. Pete, what's going on? I don't get this. How come Tony Romo gets to have a bigger house than I do? Why does he get to have all that? Why does Tony... The dude didn't even get a start before I got my 3 Super Bowls. What's up with this? And so St. Pete says, Tom, that's not Tony Romo's house. That's God's house. All right, here's Club 8 with Western Hospitality right here on Free Association, and I'll be hospitable and give unto thee a request if thou shalt call 343-7913. All right, so you're listening to Miniature Tigers with Tropical Birds right here on Real College Radio 91.3 FM, your home for free association, hosted by yours truly, Mark Lane. Before that, we had Club 8 with Western Hospitality, and before that, the Dodos with Fools. All right here on your only choice for true alternative music, and 91.3 FM. Fools, fools, fools. Well, I don't have any fools teaching my classes this semester. I don't have any fools. I don't think we have any fools teaching any classes here at Rogers State University. But I do have some interesting classes nonetheless. What classes am I taking? Well, I have a Tuesday-Thursday schedule this semester, which I like. And I have 12 hours worth of classes. So, this is great. I'll make 2 A's of B and a C for sure, like I did the last time I had this schedule. Anyway, but the first class of the day is Organizational Communication, taught at 9:30 a.m. So I got to roll out of bed for that one. And the professor, she's an adjunct, and she teaches the class, and she says stuff like she teaches on organizational communication, and she says, this is just my opinion. But it's, you don't have to agree with it. I'm sure you don't, but I don't think social behavioral sciences has been around long enough to be a science, So, you do that. Then at 11 p.m. I have voice and articulation, and this class is taught by somebody that, he's done a lot in the media, so when he tells us about voice and articulation, we're sure to listen to that. Then, what's the next class I have? Campaigns, election, and voting. That's taught by a real nice doctor in the communications department, and it's taught in that classroom that I'm talking about with the tables and the executive chairs. Oh, I love that class. But then I also have another class. That one's at 12:30. Then only on Tuesdays at 2:30 is Intro to Public Policy, taught by a particular professor that looks like he's adding up receipts on Christmas Eve at a department store. And that's another very interesting class, except I can't tell when he gets mad at us. Like other professors, they'll raise their voice or they'll change their tone. Him, I can't tell if he's disappointed with us or not. But we're not disappointed with anything that goes on here at Rogers State University. In fact, we're looking for more things to be proud of, and that's why we're proud. We're looking into this. We'd like to do more of this here at Rogers State University, and that's study abroad programs. So tomorrow in the Centennial Room Conference Room A from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow will be an little information hour on some of the study abroad programs that we have here at Rogers State University. You can go to China, Italy, Spain. You want to hear more about it? Conference Room A in the Centennial Center tomorrow at noon here on the Rogers State University campus in Claremore. After the break, a request, Torpedo Boys with Curry Rice, right here on Free Association.